Aries, there is something inside you that people feel before you even speak. Some call it confidence. Some call it intensity. Some may even call it anger. But the truth is deeper than that. You carry a force that was never meant to stay quiet. You were born with a spark that pushes you forward when others hesitate, freezes people in their comfort zone, or wait for permission. But here is the secret most Aries never realize. Your real power is not just that you are brave. Your real power is that you activate everything around you. You wake people up. You expose the truth. You create movement where life has become stuck. But if you do not understand this power, it can turn into impatience, frustration, conflict, and restlessness. So stay until the end, because once you understand this hidden Aries power, you may finally understand why you have always felt different. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and that is not random. You are the beginning of the cycle. The first spark. The first step. The first voice that says, "Let's go," while everyone else is still thinking about the risk. This is why Aries energy is so powerful. You are not designed to wait forever. You are not designed to live in hesitation. When something feels right, your instinct pushes you to move. Other people may see this as impulsive, but many times, Aries is simply responding to life faster than others can understand. Your secret power is initiation. You start conversations others avoid. You take chances others fear. You enter new chapters before everyone else feels ready. But this gift also has a challenge, because when you are born to move fast, slow people can frustrate you. Delays can irritate you. Overthinking can feel like weakness, but Aries, your growth begins when you learn that not every situation needs speed. Sometimes your fire becomes more powerful when it is focused, not rushed. Many Aries are told they are too intense, too direct, too emotional, or too quick to react, but what people often call anger is actually blocked fire. Your energy needs direction. When your fire has a purpose, it becomes courage, leadership, passion, protection, and ambition. But when your fire has nowhere to go, it becomes irritation, arguments, and sudden emotional explosions. This is why Aries can go from calm to intense very quickly. You feel things fast. You sense disrespect quickly. You notice when something feels wrong before others are ready to admit it. That is part of your secret power. Your fire exposes what is false. But Aries, here is the important part. Not every trigger is a true signal. Sometimes your fire is warning you. Other times, it is reacting from old wounds. The mature Aries learns the difference. Because when Aries controls their fire, instead of letting the fire control them, they become almost unstoppable. Aries is ruled by Mars, the planet of action, drive, courage, and conflict. This does not mean you were born to fight everyone. It means you carry warrior energy. A true warrior is not someone who argues all the time. A true warrior knows what is worth protecting. This is why Aries can be extremely loyal. When you love someone, you protect them. When you believe in something, you stand for it. When something matters to you, you do not sit quietly and pretend not to care. Your secret power is protective instinct, but this power must be used wisely. Sometimes Aries fights battles that are not worth their peace. Sometimes you give too much energy to people who only want a reaction. Sometimes you try to prove your strength to people who were never capable of respecting it. Aries, your power becomes sacred when you stop fighting for validation and start fighting for purpose. One of the most underrated Aries powers is recovery. You may get hurt deeply, but you are not built to stay down forever. Even after disappointment, betrayal, failure, or heartbreak, there is usually a voice inside you that eventually says, "Get up. Try again. Move forward." That voice is your hidden strength. Some people heal by staying still. Aries often heals by moving. You heal through action, goals, change, exercise, work, progress, and new beginnings. But here is the part you must understand. Not every new beginning is healing. Sometimes it is escape. If Aries keeps moving only to avoid pain, the same lesson returns in another person, another situation, or another battle. Your gift is recovery. Your lesson is reflection. When you combine both, you do not just bounce back, you rise stronger than before. Aries energy is hard to ignore. Even when you are not trying to stand out, people notice your presence. Your energy is raw, alive, direct, and powerful. Some people admire it. Some people fear it. Some people are attracted to it, while others feel challenged by it. Why? Because Aries activates people. Your confidence can make others question their insecurity. Your honesty can make people uncomfortable with their lies. Your courage can remind others of the dreams they abandoned. This is why people can have strong reactions to you. Sometimes they are not reacting to what you did. They are reacting to what your energy awakens inside them. Your secret power is activation. You make people feel something. But Aries, be careful. Not everyone who is drawn to your fire deserves access to it. Some people want your energy but not your truth. Some want your passion but not your boundaries. Some want your strength but not your independence. Protect your fire. Aries is not usually the sign that hides behind soft words. When you feel something, you often say it directly. You do not like fake behavior, hidden motives, or people who pretend everything is fine when it is not. This honesty is one of your greatest gifts. You say what others are afraid to say. You confront what others avoid. You bring truth into rooms full of silence. But Aries, honesty is powerful, and power needs control. Truth without wisdom can hurt. Truth without timing can push people away. Truth without compassion can sound like attack, even when your intention is pure. The evolved Aries learns how to speak truth without turning every conversation into a war. Your words carry fire. Use them like a torch, not a weapon. Because when Aries speaks with honesty and emotional control, people listen. People often think Aries is fearless, but Aries feels fear too. The difference is, Aries usually refuses to let fear make the final decision. You may feel uncertain, but you move anyway. You may feel nervous, but you still try. You may not know how everything will work out, but you would rather take the chance than spend your life wondering what could have happened. That is real courage. But deep down, many Aries fear one thing more than failure: powerlessness. You hate feeling trapped. You hate feeling controlled. You hate waiting for someone else to decide your future. You hate depending on people who move slowly, speak vaguely, or break promises. This is why Aries can become impatient. But your true power is not control. Your true power is self-trust. When Aries trusts themselves, they stop chasing every person, every answer, and every closed door. They start walking toward what matches their fire. Aries is a natural leader, but not always in the traditional way. You may not always plan every detail. You may not always explain every step. But you lead by moving first. When everyone else is stuck, Aries says, "We are not staying here." That energy changes everything. People may criticize your boldness, but when life gets difficult, many of them secretly depend on your courage. Still, Aries must learn the difference between leading and dragging. You are not here to force people to grow. You are not here to carry people who refuse to move. You are not here to prove your worth to those who benefit from your fire but disrespect your heart. The mature Aries leads with presence, not pressure. You do not need to pull everyone with you. The right people will recognize your direction and walk beside you. Aries often feels restless when life becomes too quiet, too slow, or too predictable. You need movement. You need passion. You need challenge. You need to feel that life is going somewhere, but this restlessness can become dangerous if you do not understand it. When Aries has no mission, they may create conflict just to feel alive. They may get bored in good situations. They may start chasing something new, not because it is better, but because stillness feels uncomfortable. Aries, your fire needs a purpose. Not every peaceful moment is a prison. Not every slow season is failure. Sometimes life is asking you to build patience, discipline, and direction. Your secret power is momentum, but momentum becomes meaningful only when it has a destination. Aries, your secret power is your spark. It is the part of you that still believes in new beginnings. The part that gets excited again. The part that wants to try, build, love, win, protect, and rise. But the wrong people can drain that spark. Toxic relationships can drain it. Constant criticism can drain it. Waiting in the wrong place can drain it. Fighting meaningless battles can drain it. So your responsibility is not only to use your fire, your responsibility is to protect it. Stop wasting your energy on every reaction. Stop explaining your intensity to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Stop shrinking yourself to make insecure people comfortable, but also, stop burning your own peace just to prove you are strong. Real power is not reacting to everything, real power is choosing where your fire goes. Aries, the secret power you never knew you had is not just courage, it is the power to awaken life. You are the spark before the flame. You are the first step before the journey. You are the energy that reminds people they were not born to live half asleep, but your greatest transformation begins when you stop using your fire only to react and start using it to create the life. Create the discipline. Create the boundary. Create the mission. Create the version of yourself that no longer needs chaos to feel powerful, because when Aries fire is uncontrolled, it can burn your peace, but when Aries fire is mastered, it becomes a light that guides your path and inspires everyone around you. If you are an Aries and this message felt personal, comment below, "I protect my fire." Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more Zodiac videos that reveal the hidden truth behind your sign, because Aries, your fire was never the problem, you just had to learn how powerful it really is.